Hey, it's Scotch Test Dummies. Got a blind box challenge here for Bart.
Blind. I don't know what it is.
We're back. We've been absent for a couple weeks, and we love it. And we're gonna
test it. Haven't had a chance to do that in a while.
2-week absentee style. Maybe 3 weeks.
Blind. I think it was 3.
All right, so I've set this up. Bart doesn't know what's here. You know this is a Saturday show.
Right. I do have a West Jolly Modern Thirst coin with these crossed muskets.
I left mine at the house. Sorry, Wes.
Which says the dual, but I think that's also the symbol for the military police and the army, if I remember right. That goes on their little epaulets. The police get that. Infantry gets the musket.
546.
Ooh, I've got 545, which is the dummy coin. Now, just looking at this is a nice golden hue. So this looks very interesting.
What do we know by the color, though?
It means nothing, really.
Yeah.
Generally nothing, unless you're looking at the bottle and it says no chill filtering, no color added. Then you can make some judgments.
Sometimes if it's really pale, you pretty much know there probably isn't any coloring added. And it's probably like an ex-bourbon cask, because it hasn't picked up too much wine influence, unless it's a white wine.
Sure. But sometimes that's if there's no coloring added, no chill filtering, you know now the color does matter.
Yeah.
But
yeah, very nice.
I wouldn't say matter. It can give you some hints, not matter. Nice hue. I like that. Yeah, no.
So I know what this is. Bart doesn't.
I get a little touch of citrus, clean, light. I get the maltiness coming through.
Lemongrass, honey,
that Scotch malt,
honeysuckle. Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
Kind of jumps out there.
Jeez.
Gets you.
Oh yeah, real sweet but tangy.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Citrusy, tangy.
Little honey notes that are in there.
Sour Patch Kids.
Hit you right there.
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah, you're right. Wow, that has got a great nose.
Very nice nose coming out of this.
Floral touches. I'll let you sip on it. Little hint of acetone there.
So
ABV seems high.
The beauty with the blind is here, Bart. I mean, he's going to give me what he's getting. ABV wise, flavor wise, palate wise. Good, bad. This could be a $10 bottle, could be a $200 bottle. Could be a 5-year-old whiskey, could be a 30-year-old whiskey. Bart doesn't know.
Yeah, this feels a lot more delicate, refined, aged. Although the ABV I think would be a little higher, 46 up. Although I blew one of those in one of my blinds. I was like 43 and it's like 59. I was like, yeah, it was that Octomore blind. I was like, oh my God. But it was so smooth, that Bruichladdich Octomore was so smooth, it didn't just punch me with the alcohol content. I think I said 43, 46. Way off. However, this, boy, lots of honey.
A little salty. Almost like you're licking something that's salted and dehydrated. The citrus, the fruits, the lemongrass, the vanillas.
Yeah, the vanilla's coming from what feels like definitely that bourbon cask finish. I don't know if I mean, I know we could do world whiskey, so it could be anything. Definitely feels like a Scotch to me, and it almost feels either an easy Speyside, but almost something from like the lowlands. I get the Glenkinchis and stuff. I know I say that wrong, don't I? Isn't it Glen?
No, I think Glenkinchie.
Is it Glenkinchie?
I think.
All right. Sometimes I blow it with those pronunciations. So, but it's not quite as creamy as some of the lowland ones I've had.
Yeah.
Lowlands seem a little more delicate. I don't know though. Almost get a little touch of heather on the nose.
Yeah, I would agree almost. I don't know that there is I was surprised by this.
Really? Uh-oh. That tells me that it's actually quite inexpensive, but it tastes better older than... That's usually how you go.
Maybe. What's the... You said it's 46 or
That's
maybe...
what I think. I think it's a 46. So...
It is a Scotch. Single malt.
Now, the only thing that harkens me a little bit, I'm not saying it's this, but the Tomatin 12 year was where I first got that malty nuttiness. And that's kind of the malt that I pick up here, that fresh mown hay.
Drop water.
Please see if it opens up. So, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a 12 year. You may hear birds out there. We've got a bunch of barn swallows. They had a bunch of babies, and there's a lot of noise coming from that area, just in case. It's showing up.
I was doing some calculating in my head.
Oh.
Just given how old you thought it was. Think it is.
Really? Who knows? It doesn't feel like it's super old to me.
All right, so single malt Scotch. ABV is 50%. So you're right in there.
A little low, but from my guess, I thought 46. So that's good. That's a real nice 50%.
The heather that you're getting is coming from, this is an unpeated Islay.
Dang it.
It almost tastes like, you almost get like that Highland Park heather peat. Just that very slight.
Yes. It's funny because when I was first tasting this, I thought with the saltiness, it's like it's right near the coast. Could this be? And the only one I ever think of for the unpeated is the Bruichladdich. So,
This is a very nice palate here that I'll get into a little bit more. Usually I don't try to give away too much. There is a small bit of wine cask influence on this.
Really?
Mainly ex-bourbon. So a lot of that lemongrass, the vanillas.
The honey touches that are in there. I'm starting to get better on picking those up.
That tangy citrus, though, that sourness, that's going to be the wine influence.
Okay.
So, and I don't remember for sure, and it's not on the packaging what it is. Yeah, you can look it up online and find this is one of the distilleries that's very transparent. So they put a lot of information out on the interwebs. If you just have to look it up.
Very transparent.
We don't do that a lot, so
we don't. We just try to taste it.
Yeah. Age range, I was calculating because of the date on there. This is probably a 9-year.
Really?
Yep. And price range, I'll just throw it at you, is $75.
Wow, very nice for that.
Yeah.
And it's a 9-year, you think?
Could be 8.
Okay.
No, it would be 8, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
That's a very nice sipper.
I think it's worth it. Go ahead if you want to reach in there. And
I do.
There's a tin, which you probably heard me opening.
Yeah, I heard a tin. The bottle is in the tin, or is it different?
It's sitting to the side.
Oh, there it is. Ooh,
That's
I know
what she
this
said.
is. Just by bottle shape, this is the. Now I'm blanking on it. I went with the dark peated side. Oh, I wouldn't have thought.
Yeah. The Islay Barley, 2011.
The Bruichladdich Islay Barley, 2011. I did not think Bruichladdich at all.
So this is, and before I was looking for something to wet my
tin should
palate.
have given me the. As soon as I heard the tin.
It's been a while, but we did the 2009 Islay Barley. Bruichladdich, I believe most, if not all of their bottlings, 50% ABV. Some people have pointed out some older ones, or maybe even one or two that aren't 50%. But I think we were told by one of the ambassadors that everything was 50% or their lowest was 50%. But, well, let's look at this one. 50% ABV on the 09 barley. And the 11 is a little bit darker, maybe.
Hard to tell, though. Yeah, there's less
in the bottle.
Goodness.
I'd actually seen this on the shelf for a while here in town. Hadn't picked it up, and then I'd just seen enough people kind of commenting about it. And for $75, I thought I'm going to pick it up and give it a go, and I'm glad I did. I think it's delicious. I think it's worth it.
Well, this is where they actually have the connections with the Islay Barley farmers, and they buy it right there. Right?
I believe so. It has the farm on there. If you look, cool.
Well, it's hard to
Rockside
read.
Island. Yeah.
Yeah, they've got this tan color that I can't quite read here. Of course, I'm getting old. Well, that's cool.
Before I score it here, one more sip.
Nice. It's a good 89. Especially for being so young.
91. Yeah, it does come off a little bit older. Probably, I would think blind. I may think this was 10 to 12 somewhere.
I
in
thought
there.
it was a 12.
So this should have been bottled in 2019.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh no,
What?
this is only 6 years old. This was bottled in 2018.
Really?
Distilled in 11, so the months were off there. But yeah, 6 years old.
It's good and smooth.
And that's Bruichladdich though. It's on the label. They are transparent. You can go to their website. You can and find out a bunch more about their whiskeys.
It carries a lot of character in it. It really does.
About
Well,
use
this
that
is
to
6
wet
years
my,
old too. Yeah, but
About use that to wet my palate, and then I was like,
yeah, too close.
too close,
Too close.
for you because I thought,
Right,
well,
you'd be like, you're
you
gonna
use
go.
that.
This tastes the same as what I just sampled. Instead, we went with the Highland Park.
You know, we got some Patreon shout outs to do. We've been absent. We've been at work. We are back.
Non-stop.
We had to work every day for the last 14 days, 15, 16 days.
Some of them were pretty interesting.
For you. You got a lot more interesting than I did.
I did.
I was what the military calls a REMF. Remember that acronym?
Yes.
REMF?
Rear
Rear Echelon.
Mama Finder.
I was in the background waiting. And
He was ready to go in case I said, "Help, Uncle, Uncle," and then boom, he would dash. He would dash in. We never said Uncle. We actually held.
so we've had a few Patreons come in.
Some great.
Can you read that from
I
over
can.
there?
That's
Give
a
that-
$2. I saw it. Are you ready?
Yep. Alex Julian!
$2 supporter. Woo!
Thank you, Alex.
Very nice.
And-
Said it with gusto and enthusiasm.
That's right.
Oh yeah, Eric Shoop.
No, one
What?
above him. You gotta go in
Ooh,
order.
Sorry, I didn't see it. I
Well,
was
let's do,
looking down.
we'll do him now, and then we'll
Yeah,
go back
say,
up.
now you got to say Eric.
Eric Shoop.
Eric Shoop
Eric Shoop came in $1 supporter on Patreon. Thank you.
gets a little ground pound.
And now,
Now.
the one in the between.
Yes, right in between those two.
Lane Johnston!
Woo!
$2 supporter.
Yes. And it's got the ton right in it. I like that. Johnston.
Yep.
Ton.
Take care of that. I gotta do
Nice.
some
Way to highlight
editing
them
while
all.
I'm
Look at
here.
that. Throwing it all in. He's the master.
Before I
He's the
forget.
wizard of the keyboard. I know you like that keyboard on that one.
I do. All right.
All right. We're good. We'll
You gave
call
it an
some
89.
I did.
Yeah, that's it.
Solid.
Check us out on, go to ScotchTestDummies.com. Check out some of our merchandise. Help support us. We got t-shirts, we got hats, we got coins, we got glasses.
T-shirts, not
we got
hats like this.
dropper sets.
The dropper sets are cool if you're fancy. Got to do it with your pinky up. Scotch it. You Scotch gods.
Sláinte.
Dummies.
Dummies.